Good evening, everyone. Today I will tell you how they generate electricity. Everyone uses electricity in his daily life. It's very important. You can't do many daily activities without electricity, and you can't just emit in the light without electricity. You will find that it's very difficult. So what I'm going to tell you today about how they generate electricity. Generating of electricity depends up of three things: magnetic field, coils, and movement. And the amount of generated electricity depends up of these three things. If any one of these is missed, you can generate electricity. You must have these three things at the same time together to generate electricity. And there are many types of generators. So today I will tell you about the magnetic field and the coils and the movement and the type of generators. First thing, I will start with the magnetic field. The magnetic field, you can get the magnetic field from the magnetic, and it's an imaginary force. You can't see it by your eyes, and it's vector quantity. It has magnitude and direction. And when you want to design a magnetic field, you have to design the magnetic and circular shape, because the magnetic force moves from the north of the magnetic to the south of the magnetic. And this is, as I told you, it's an imaginary thing. And for magnetic field should be very strong. For this reason, we choose this design, the circular one, to put all the magnetic field inside this circle, and the magnetic field will be very strong inside this circle. And I just tell you about the magnetic field. Now I will move to the coils. The coils should be very long, and we are using the coils to do two things. First thing, we put them around the magnetic to control the magnetic force which is transferred from the north to the magnetic, and put it in one direction. And we use the coils they should be insulator in the magnetic, by any insulator, the like plastic. And we use them to cut the magnetic field from the center by put them around the rotor. And when we put them around the rotor, there will be an electrical current flowing in this this coil. Now I just tell you about the coils. Now I will move to the movement. The movement should be very fast, and we can get our movement from the waterfalls or motors or the steam, which is the interested way and the useful way here in Saudi Arabia. And I will tell you about how they get the movement from the steam. They take in the distillation stations, they take the water feed and heat it up until the water starts to evaporate, and they put the pipe, and at the top of the pipe they put turbine. When the steam comes through this pipe, the pressure will be very high in this pipe, and the turbine will move in a fast way. After this, we will get a fast movement, and we will desalinate in the water and generate electricity. And now I just tell you about the movement. I will tell you about the type of generators. There are four types. First one, separately excited DC generators, which is a bad type, because we use the battery in this type, and it costs millions of riyals here in Saudi Arabia, so we don't use this like the other type. The second type, shunt DC generators, which is the similar one in Saudi Arabia. The third one is series DC generators, and the last one is compound DC generators. In conclusion, I think you know many information about the magnetic field and the movement and the coil. And in my memorable, I would like to say you must should take what you need from electricity, and don't waste electricity, because it costs millions of riyals.